7. Christopher T. Anderson. In the middle of 2021, a 31-year-old man from Rhinelander, Wisconsin, pled guilty to murdering his ex-girlfriend. Christopher T. Anderson was accused of killing 26-year-old Hannah R. Miller with a gun. He was then charged with first-degree intentional homicide. According to criminal complaints filed in July 2021 against the suspect and another man named Seth A. Wakefield, someone called 911 on June 30, 2021 to report that Hannah was on the side of the road. The woman had apparently been shot and was found near the intersection of US 8 and Riverbend Road. The couple who reported the crime said they'd driven by the location earlier that day and saw a woman and a man standing next to a white SUV. Later on, they had to turn around and go home to grab something they'd forgotten. When they drove past the spot again, they noticed Hannah lying still by the road. Luckily, the couple identified Christopher as the man they saw standing next to Hannah. The complaint said that Seth allowed Christopher to stay at his apartment for weeks before Hannah, the suspect's ex-girlfriend, was killed. Seth told an Oneida County detective that Christopher planned the murder ahead of time and that he originally wanted to kill the girl's parents too. He also wanted to kidnap him and Hannah's child. Seth confessed to investigators that had helped Christopher spy on the woman from a U-Haul truck they rented, and that the suspect had maybe planned to use the vehicle to commit the homicide. He said they used the rental to drive by Hannah's apartment several times before she was killed, and he added that Christopher would have murdered her one of those times if the opportunity presented itself. On several other instances, Seth was told to spy on Hannah, and he was even given a key to her garage and a photo of her so that he could see if her car was parked. Christopher was sentenced to life in prison for the murder. As part of his plea agreement, the state will argue for his release after he serves 40 years. Seth was given 5.5 years behind bars for his role in Hannah's death. 6. Horatio Monero Hernandez. In late 2022, a man from Nashville, Tennessee was arrested after his wife discovered a hidden camera in the couple's bathroom. The woman called the Metro Nashville police after finding a video camera hidden inside a light fixture in the bathroom she shared with her 39-year-old husband, Horatio Monero Hernandez. Apparently, Horatio told her he was renovating one bathroom in the house and that she and her young daughters should take their showers in the other bathroom where the camera was found. During a conversation over the phone with his wife, which investigators say they were listening in on, Horatio admitted to placing the device. When asked why he did it, he said it was just a mistake, blaming his mental illness for the disgusting behavior. The man told police he never watched footage of the minors taking showers because he claimed the camera was never even operable. Regardless, Horatio was taken into custody for his actions. He was charged with 2 counts of attempted sexual exploitation of a minor, especially aggravated. Afterward, Customs Enforcement and US Immigration launched a detainer on Horatio, so even though he was booked into jail on a $20,000 bond, he won't be eligible for release. The case is ongoing and details are still being released. Thank goodness the wife had the guts to call the police on her disgusting husband. 5. Ali Abulaban. In late 2021, a TikTok star from San Diego, California, was accused of killing his estranged wife after spying on her with their daughter's iPad. According to reports from the Los Angeles Times, the content creator drove to his wife's apartment on the 35th floor of the San Diego high-rise building after hearing her and another man talking and laughing together. Prosecutors claim that Ali Abulaban installed a listening device app on his 5-year-old daughter's iPad hours before the incident when he snuck into his wife's home and trashed it. Ali uploaded the app to the device and left it charging in the bedroom before leaving. At the time, he was living alone at a hotel after being kicked out of the family's former apartment. His wife, 28-year-old Anna Abulaban, asked him to move out on October 18, 2021, just 3 days before the murder. After hearing Anna and another man through the spy app, Ali raced back to the apartment full of rage. Security footage from the building showed the man running out of the elevator after reaching the 35th floor. Taryn Brass, deputy district attorney, reported to the Los Angeles Times that Ali then shot Anna's visitor, 29-year-old Rayburn Cadenas Barron. He unloaded 3 bullets into Rayburn before turning the gun on his wife, who he shot in the head. Rayburn was hit in the cheek, back of the head, and neck at very close range. When questioned by police about his motives, Ali said that he thought his wife was cheating on him even though they were separated. But Taryn Brass told the local newspaper that she believed Barron was just a friend of Anna's, not a lover. After the shooting, the murderer picked his daughter up from school as if nothing happened. But his guilt soon caught up with him, and he turned himself into authorities at 3:10 p.m. that day. He was arrested by officers on State Route 50 less than 1 hour after confessing to his crimes, with his daughter in the vehicle witnessing everything. Apparently, he told his child that he'd hurt Mummy before being taken into custody. Before the tragic ordeal, Ali made a name for himself by doing impressions of characters and actors on TikTok. He was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder, to which he pleaded not guilty. He continues to be held without bail and his trial was set for September 27, 2022. Unfortunately, there's been no recent updates on the case, and his sentencing still remains unclear. 4. Suzanne Morphew. In 2021, a spy pen helped uncover a woman's love affair after she went missing from her Colorado home the year before. Suzanne Morphew vanished in Chaffee County on May 10th, and almost 3 years later her body has still not been found. After months of searching for the woman's remains, authorities shifted the case to a homicide investigation, and Suzanne's husband, Barry Morphew, was arrested for first-degree murder the next year. But after multiple public preliminary hearings, Barry was released by Judge Patrick Murphy on a $500,000 cash-only bond in September 2021. And in April 2022, all charges against him were dismissed without prejudice, meaning that in the future he could be charged again if more evidence came forward. When prosecutors dismissed Barry's charges, a filing from District Attorney for the 11th Judicial District, Linda Stanley, revealed that investigators thought they were close to finding his wife's body. The filing claimed that law enforcement believed Suzanne's remains were in a secluded and mountainous area near the Morphews' home, under 5 feet of snow. But at the time, detectives weren't able to access the area over concerns for safety. It's now been 3 years since Suzanne went missing, and investigators are at a loss as to where her body is. In August 2021, a spy pen that the woman bought to see if Barry was cheating on her was found by an FBI agent assigned to the case. The woman planned to use it on Barry, but instead recorded a conversation between herself and her own secret lover. She deleted the recording, but the FBI was able to recover it. In the conversation, Suzanne told the other man, Jeff Libler, that she loved him. The two of them even made plans to go on a Valentine's Day date since her husband would be out of town. Since Jeff was found to have no involvement in the woman's disappearance along with Barry, the case of Suzanne Morphew remains unsolved. 3. Galen Morris. A woman from Indiana allegedly tracked her boyfriend down with an Apple AirTag after suspecting him of having an affair back in 2022. When the two of them got into an argument about it, she ran him over and killed him. USA Today obtained a probable cause affidavit that said the 26-year-old woman, Galen Morris, confessed that she'd used an AirTag to follow her boyfriend Andre Smith to a bar in Indianapolis earlier that month. When she went to the bar, the two of them got into a heated fight, and Galen swung an empty bottle at the woman she discovered Andre with. This prompted the owner of the bar to kick the two of them out. Galen then got into her car and clipped Andre, forcing him to fall to the ground. Once he was there, she backed over her lover before pulling forward and running him over a third time. After she felt like she'd done enough damage, she got out of the vehicle and chased after the woman he was meeting with on foot. But when police got to the scene, she was immediately detained. Andre did not survive from his injuries, and he was pronounced dead by the Indianapolis Fire Department on June 3rd. Galen has since been charged with murder and is currently being held at the Marion County Jail. Unfortunately, there hasn't been any recent updates on the case, and the woman's sentencing is unclear. 2. Lawrence Welch. A 29-year-old man from Nashville, Tennessee, was charged with placing an electronic tracking device on his girlfriend's car in early 2022. Lawrence Welch was arrested for using an Apple Watch to secretly track the location of his partner. He apparently attached it to one of the woman's car wheels and used a third-party tracking app to keep tabs on her location. According to an affidavit, he was quickly slapped with charges. Based on reports from WSMV4, police showed up at a family safety center after getting a call from the family security team. They told authorities that the woman's boyfriend had shown up and that the victim was claiming Lawrence had made multiple threats to kill her since she had been visiting the safety center for a while. The man was only able to track her with help from an app called Life 360. The couple allegedly agreed to use it to monitor each other's location, but Lawrence's girlfriend said she turned off the app's tracking capabilities before visiting the center. Lawrence kept his version of the app active on the Apple Watch he attached to the wheel of her vehicle, which let him track her movements. The man is also facing 2 domestic assault charges from past incidents from July 2021. The conclusion to the case has yet to be seen, and Lawrence will be held in custody until he's sentenced for his despicable actions. 1. Paul Lewis. In 2015, a UK man started using a hidden camera to spy on his wife. He wanted to find out if she was cheating on him, but when he couldn't find any proof of an affair, he decided to keep filming for over 3 years since he knew it would annoy her. 46-year-old Paul Lewis wrongly accused his wife Anne of cheating. The suspicious husband secretly spied for years with a camera he hid in their shared bedroom. Even when it was clear to him that Anne was innocent, he continued to record her. Eventually, Anne found about 29 videos of herself in the bedroom after the spy camera was moved to the kitchen. Some of the videos were only a few seconds long, while others were as long as 40 minutes in length. In some of the clips, Paul was seen installing the camera, completely giving himself away. Anne confronted her husband about it in mid-2018, and he supposedly told her he was happy she'd found it. He told police that he kept filming her after finding no incriminating evidence because he knew it would be annoying. Not surprisingly, the couple has gone their separate ways. In the end, Paul was sentenced to 14 weeks in prison, suspended for 12 months after he admitted to harassment. He was also given a 5-year restraining order on behalf of Anne and was told to complete 120 hours of unpaid work. If you found out your husband of 10 years installed spy cameras all over your house in order to catch you cheating on him, even though you're loyal, would you file for a divorce? Or would you take down the cameras without mentioning anything and let it go since you've done nothing wrong? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.